What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Judith Plains, Montana $10 million challenge. I hope y'all are doing well. So, we have some spraying to do. We have to spray the small cornfield and the big cornfield. And then after that, we're kind of just waiting. We're kind of waiting around for these crops to grow. I mean, there's really not much to do. I'm going to double check the farmyard, and I'm going to double check the animals and all that good stuff, all our productions. But as of right now, I don't foresee us being too busy at the very moment, which is a good problem to have. I like being busy and then not busy and then busy again, because harvest season's coming up very, very soon, or will be anyways. And once harvest season is here, we're going to be very busy, very, very busy. And then right after harvest season is selling season, and our selling season is now busy. So it's back to back to back, but there's usually a couple times throughout the year that we just really don't have all that much to do other than feeding the animals and making sure they're taken care of. And even then, at least the cattle, the buffalo and the cattle, both of them really don't need to be kept up with. We just do it because we can make a little bit of extra money on them. But we really don't have to keep up with them because the productions are full for the most part. They stay full for the year, so it's no big deal. And then the sheep are now producing a lot of wool, so they don't need to be kept up with to the max capacity anyways. So I think we're pretty much chilling, y'all. We are real chilling. I think this is what it's like to actually have a full-on farm that's what do you want to call it? That's pretty sufficient, self-sufficient. You know what I mean? Where it's always producing product. There's nothing in lieu waiting for product. So which was the goal. The goal was to get these productions to the point that they are running year-round, and I think we've reached that point. We have met our field goals. We've almost hit our equipment goals. The only real equipment goal that we need now is like the extra auger wagon to help with harvesting. That's pretty much it. I don't think we really need any other equipment because we had the big planter that we wanted, we had the big seeder that we wanted, and so now, sorry, that hail came in and now it was a little loud there, apologize, but now we're kind of just either doubling up on equipment or we're just not spending the money because we don't need it. So I don't know. If there's anything that you guys want to spend money on, let me know down in the comments, because I'm very curious on what y'all would like to see in this series, because we've pretty much met all of our production goals and all of our equipment goals. So now the last goal that we need to hit is $10 million in 1 year. So let's do that. But let's go ahead and finish up this little field. We only got one more pass on it, and then we got to finish up that big field over there. And after that, I'll bring y'all back and we'll find out if there's anything else to do. Hopefully this hail doesn't damage any crops. I really hope it doesn't. right, we are on the last strip in a very rainy May. This rain is killer. One, it's like blinding. It looks staticky to me, and it's probably looked a little bit worse for y'all in the time lapse, but yeah, it's all hail, I think. Do we have a tornado coming? I don't think we do. Hope not. But I kind of wish that you know how you can predict in the game, you can predict like when a tornado's coming like a month ahead. It'll tell you like over here in the bottom right, like June, July, August. It'll say like August you're gonna have a tornado. Imagine if that was real life. Like you knew there was gonna be a tornado. You just didn't know where, but there was going to be a tornado in this area during this month. What would you do? What would you do to prepare? I mean, there's really nothing you can do. Oh, man. But anyways, thankfully our farm right here has not gotten hit by a tornado yet. It's all been literally, actually, it's been just over there where that grain silo is. So we might get hit with one eventually now that we're more expanded that way. But I really hope we don't get hit by a tornado. That would devastate our crops. I'm glad that hasn't happened yet, but it's possible. So, okay. Let's double check everything. Let's check on the animals real quick. Sheeps are doing good. They're full on food. Chickens are doing well. I need to move to eggs. I could probably give them a little bit more barley, but there's only 25,000 left. I could give them a little bit more, but I think they'll hold out for at least another couple months. Let's see. The buffalo and the cattle could use a little bit more food, but I think we're going to hold out till next month. We are going to be selling some product here soon. We got to sell some whiskey in July. So we're going to double check prices next month, as it is, we're in May right now. So the month before, a lot of times it's a little bit higher than the actual highest month. So we're going to check that out here in a little while. But yeah, other than that, there's really not much we can do. Pizza's doing well. Oh, we could probably move the pizza. We could probably take care of the pizza so that way we know it's not going to get backed up at all by accident. We're not doing anything with the canning factory just yet. Corn dryer's all done. The dairy, it's got a load of milk in it. And it's producing cheese like crazy. Ooh, we have alfalfa silage that we need to get started. Let's go ahead and do that. We got flour to take over to the pizza mill. Let's see. Whiskey's doing great. Yeah, I think that's all we got to do. So we'll go pick up some pizza. We'll probably just leave it right there next to the factory. And then pick it up later whenever we go to sell it. And the flour will need to get taken from the flour mill to the pizza company. So we'll go ahead and do both of those right quick before we press on to June. I do like the whole logistics process here where we have to actually go down to the flour mill, pick up the product, take it to the factory. I kind of like doing that every now and again. I don't like doing it repetitively where, you know, it's constant, like every time it gets filled up, you have to go take it over there. But as far as, you know, every now and again, I don't mind doing that. I don't mind doing that at all, to be honest. I just realized I was like screaming at y'all and I apologize. I think I can fix that in editing, but we'll find out. Yeah, I hope I can fix that in editing. I'm having a lot of sound problems today. I don't know what it is. I think it's the rain right now. It's kind of throwing me off on my thing, but that's all right. Oh, we need the flatbed. Let's go grab the flatbed right quick. And we'll head down to let's head down to the flour mill first. And then while we're at the pizza company, we'll move all those pizza pallets too. Oh yeah, that's right. Y'all, I'm all kinds of backwards today. I'm all kinds of backwards. I forgot. We have a whole new place that we put all of our equipment. I am all over the place. Hopefully it solves itself later on. I hope so. I'll see y'all down at the flour mill though. Y'all, I just realized I did the thing. I had the recording paused. So we delivered. I've been talking ever since I delivered this stuff, the flour to the pizza mill. So we ended up with 70,000 liters of flour at the pizza mill. And I went ahead and moved the pizza containers over to the side of the building to where it's out of the way. But it's not going to hinder us whenever we go to pick them up and go to sell them, basically. So, yeah. What I was basically saying was we already checked on the animals and all that good stuff, so we're going to go ahead and press on to June. There's no reason to stay in May any longer. I fast forwarded a little bit past the rain. That stuff was getting annoying as far as how loud it was. So I went ahead and fast forward past that, but we will need to feed the chickens in June. So we're going to go ahead and do that here in just a second. All right. Welcome to a rainy June. For a little bit anyways, probably till about 8:30. Let's fast forward that time real quick. Hopefully it's 8:30. If it's not, we'll just stop. Yep, 8:30. It's good to go. Okay. Cool. Let's double check our whiskey. See if it's ready to be sold or not. I'm pretty sure it is. But let's check on it. Whiskey, $71.95, $71.94. It's literally $1 more. But it's going down in price. That's what sketches me out, right? Is it's high right now, and if it's $1 off, I'm scared to press forward to the next month, because if the price is going down already, it's likely that it's going to be less than the max price of July. So I'm kind of skeptical. And it says the warehouse. Can I do this at... No, I can't. Okay. Yeah, you can't sell it at the small farmer's kiosk, so you can't get that extra bonus. But that's okay. We get a bonus anyways from the economic score. Oh no, we never limed the new fields. I don't know if I can now. I think it's too late for me to lime it. Which I think those are the only 2 fields that need lime. Everything else is good. We will need to lime these fields next year after harvest. Yeah, these fields definitely do. This one needs an update. Let's update that information. Yeah, this one needs a little bit of lime. All these need lime right here. 56, 52, 54. Those fields need lime. I'm curious if we can do 51 and 58. I'm going to try it, but I doubt it. But we have a 92 economic score, which is really high. That's really good. Most of our fields are looking at 100. Yeah, this side is all 100 minus 1, it's 99. But these are 70s. I think the alfalfa field will probably stay like that in the 70s because the nitrogen is so low. Because it doesn't need very much nitrogen at all. But as far as these go, the 77s, they'll be, once we get pH in and it's harvested, it'll be at 100. So we'll get that really high economic score here very soon. But we're going to slow down time. And we're going to go sell this whiskey right quick. Let's hop in the tractor trailer here. I'll see y'all at Jack Daniels. All right, we are finally about to sell the first load of whiskey. That's awesome. Great thing is, where we're going to sell it is literally right next door to the warehouse. That is awesome. Makes things a lot faster, a lot easier. All right, we have 29,000 liters of whiskey on the back. So this should be very easy to take care of. Do a hard jackknife right here into the field. I didn't even do a jackknife at all, but here we are. All right. They don't really have a driveway, so I'm just going to kind of yoink right through the telephone pole. And here we go. I hope this is where we deliver. I think that's pickup. This is delivery. Yep, there we go. And we made 292,000 of total sold product, and then economic score $36,750. That's a good amount of money. It's a good amount of money. Over $300,000. Perfect. We're sitting at, in the bank account, $428,000. $668 extra. Yeah, we're sitting pretty. We are sitting pretty. And our loan's paid off. We don't have to pay a loan anymore, so we can literally spend however much we want to. As long as it meets up to, like, I think we need at least roughly $8,000 a month because of production costs and things like that. So I'm pretty sure that's all we need. I could be wrong. Why do I do this? Why am I doing this? I did this again. This does not go here anymore. This goes over to the overhang. I think I'm going to be doing this for the next few episodes until I get used to the overhang. But the peas are looking really good. I wonder how close they are for harvest. I don't know the harvesting schedule for peas at all. I think they're on the same time as barley and wheat, but I don't know. I think they're like a month ahead. Because we planted in March instead of April, which is 1 month before we plant wheat and barley. So, wheat, barley, and corn, really. Because I think everything is usually about the same time. I'm going to leave this truck right here. Let's see. Where's our peas? There we go. Oh yeah, July, next month. Sweet. We can harvest peas in the next month. That's awesome. I hope that's the case. Maybe it's either July, maybe August. If it's August, then we're harvesting everything all at once. But we should be harvesting peas next month. That'd be great. That'd be awesome. I'm leaving the truck here. Okay, I think we hop into the case to go ahead and feed these cattle, feed the chickens, take care of the sheep as well. We need to move a bunch of pallets. So we got a little bit of work to do, and I will see y'all after all that. Might see y'all in July, may see y'all before, we'll see. Alright, y'all. Eggs are moved. Chickens are fed. Buffalo and cattle are fed. We're good to go. However, I did realize that we never bought a trailer. Oh my lord, I do not like this tree being where it's at. I get caught in that tree more often than I should. But nonetheless, I realized that I forgot to buy a trailer for the pea harvest because we can't use this auger wagon for peas. We have to use a different trailer. So, one specially for peas. So, we're gonna go to the store and we're gonna take a look at trailers that can hold peas, which I think most of these can. This one can. This Crampy can. It's got 37,500 liters that you can hold. Let's see. Can this one hold peas? Yeah, but it's 26.7. 6.7. I don't even know what that's all about, by the way. I have no idea. Let's see. Can this one hold peas? It can. And it's at 52,000 liters. Sweet. Let's see if there's any tractor trailers that can. This one can. And it's 59. Can this one? No. Unfortunate. Can this one? Ooh, it can. 36 though. Okay, looks like this Crampy might be, I think I'm saying that right. I have no idea how to pronounce or properly pronounce that. But I think this one might be where we're at. We get this one. Our truck can handle being in the field, so it should be fine. The only issue I'm seeing is the unloading process, because with the new header that we have, that big header, you can't pull up next to it. You have to back up to it. Otherwise, you're going to hit the header and it's not going to unload. So, and you'll see that during the harvest. So I'm thinking this one though. They're the same price. This one holds a little bit less, but not very much, not a significant amount. I think we'll go with this. And we'll do, oh, that's rim color. I can't change the color. Okay. I can change that color, but that's it. All right, that's fine. We'll go ahead and buy this. And it'll stay at the store until we're ready to harvest. No big deal. No big deal at all. But I think we're done with the case for now. Everybody's fed, all the good things. Double check, make sure I don't need to sell anything. And I'll double check our productions as well, make sure nothing needs to be turned off. And we'll press on to July. All right, y'all, welcome to July. And it looks like these peas are ready for harvest. They're ready to go. I'm going to use the new one, the new combine and the new header, but I'm not going to double up on the combines. I just don't see a reason. Well, one, I don't see a reason. Two, it's the very first harvest of peas. We've never done peas before on this channel, and we're about to. So I would like to use the new equipment that we got and see how well that works out for us. And we're going to speed past this rain a little bit. Looks like it's supposed to end at, well, 8:30. So if it ends 30 minutes later, we're just going to speed past to 30 minutes. And here we go. Cool. We're done with the rain. Just like that. And it looks like the wheat, barley are almost done as well. That should be ready to go next month. Awesome. I'm very excited for this pea harvest. I've been wanting to do peas for a long time on the channel. I enjoy it. I think the canning factory is really going to bring us a big profit. So that alone, I think even in the next year after this, after the harvest, I think it's going to be worth it. How did this tip over again? I fixed that. Why did it tip over again? That doesn't make sense. Well, hopefully it fixes itself when I connected it. Yep, it does. Okay. It's so strange. Never seen a piece of equipment do that before. Oh well. All right, let's do this. Let's go ahead and get the harvester over here to the field. Well, I'll hop into the semi, go to the store and grab our trailer that we just purchased, and then bring it over to the field as well. So I'll see y'all here in just a second. All right, we got our trailer over there. That's roughly where I think we're going to be needing to unload when we get these peas going. So now we connect up, Control X, get everything folded up and unfolded at the same time. And here we go, peas for the first time on this channel. I'm excited. I hope y'all are too. 124% yield there for a second. That's phenomenal. So remember, this old the regular pea harvester can only hold 3,000 liters. Look at how much we already have in our tank. That's why I want to do this header, do peas this way. And I Googled it to make sure this was an actual realistic way of harvesting peas. And it actually is. You have to adjust a bunch of things on the header to make sure it doesn't destroy the crop as it goes into the combine. But other than that, like right here, we're already filled with with an actual pea harvester. But looks like this is going to be yielding very high. This header is huge though. Take a look. Oh yeah, this is going to be no time, but we're going to be spending more time unloading than we are loading anyways. Oh yeah, this is going to be wonderful. But anyways, yeah, it's an actual realistic way of harvesting peas. I think it's like a dry pea type harvest or whatever. And so it's based on your header adjustments and settings and things like that. You can do this realistically in real life, per Google. Okay, I'm only going off of what Google's told me. So we all know how that goes. Let's go ahead and get this pea harvest knocked out. Shouldn't take us too long. But it looks like we're going to be having a really high yield, which is a really good thing for our canning factory. All right, pulling up to our canning factory right now. And this is the very first load of peas, which the yield on these peas is insane. The unloading process is kind of a pain. I think I figured it out where I disconnect the header and back up to the trailer. I feel like that's a lot easier. However, the follower stopped whenever I did that, so I'm gonna have to figure something out with that. But let's go ahead and get this canning factory activated so we can get some canned peas going. And then canning factory canned peas, activate that. I turned on the chili peppers and the garlic. The pizza company's running kind of low on them. So hopefully it evens it out. I hope, but we'll see. Either way, we have canned peas being made. Finally. And those, I wonder when they get sold. Canned peas get sold in March. So we're pretty much selling all year round at this point. That's good. That's good. All right, let's get back to the field. I'll probably only finish up this field, but we'll see. We'll see where we're at for time. But if this field alone fills up the factory for canned peas, we may be able to do in the next harvest season, in the next planting season rather, take that second field of peas and turn it into a cotton field and then combine those two fields. We might be able to do that. If we can do that, that spinnery is going to be running all the time, which is fantastic. That'd be great. That'd be a great outcome. And also, we could probably end up, we would probably have an excuse at that point to get a second cotton harvester, which I don't know where I would put it. If we did, I have no idea where to put it if we got it. But nonetheless, we would have two, so that'd be cool. All right, let's get this done. All right, y'all, we are almost done with this bee harvest. We only got a couple more ups and downs to do with this big grain header. So it shouldn't take very long, but I'm going to do it off camera. I got to get going. I got to go get some dinner. I'm hungry. I'm starving. Okay. But if you enjoyed this video, go ahead and hit that like button for me. Also, hit that subscribe button for me if you want to stay up to date with this series and also get any notification for any video that I post in the future. I greatly appreciate you guys, and thank you so much for watching. I'll catch y'all on the next one.